is a Grammy Award-winning rapper, actor, as well as host and executive producer of MTV's Fear Factor Season from Hell.
Today, you guys are going to experience your own personal hell. And today, more than ever, you're gonna have to count on your best friend. Because every single challenge will involve trying to free yourself.
I've never been shackled or handcuffed before in my life. No. Just that lack of control, scary as
So, as you can see, we're standing in a haunted house. This is that building in the neighborhood that no kid ever wanted to go towards, right? Because there was always stories about it and you'd be scared of it.
Yeah.
Well, today, you guys are gonna be trapped in here. And you must find a way to get out. I call this challenge, Find It.
Please welcome Ludacris.
Thanks for having me. What a live studio audience you have
these are
here.
real people.
See that? By the way, I don't even know if they know. Happy belated birthday, my man. Birthday was yesterday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What did you do to celebrate?
What did I do to celebrate?
Or have you celebrated yet?
No, I don't do anything. I just get older.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to throw you a surprise party after this. We'll figure it out.
I got a surprise party from Ludacris.
It won't be Fear Factor style, trust. They're not Fear Factor.
I hope it's
surprise.
not Fear Factor, because this is one of those shows that every time I watch, I go, yeah, I could do that, and then I'm like, no, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do most of the things. Fear Factor is back, and it's back with a bang.
Yeah.
It's one of the highest ratings we've ever seen. You've come in as an executive producer, and you're hosting the show as well.
Yes, sir.
This is Season from Hell.
Right.
What does that mean on a show where everything already felt like it was from hell?
That means that, you know, we do our homework, we find out exactly what people are most afraid of individually, and then we kind of cater that to them. So that's really what it's their own personal hell, and that's what it's all about.
Why would you do this?
Well, you just said it, for ratings. You know something about ratings. You know a little something about that.
Right, but do you think people ever get anything? Because I don't understand why anyone would want to do it beyond the prizes, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to do it?
Honestly, because the whole moral to the story is to overcome your fears. That's what life is supposed to be all about. You got to tackle your fears head on. I always say, why tiptoe through life to arrive safely at death?
Oh,
no.
That's powerful. That's powerful. You should
Very
run
powerful.
through life and die early.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Run through life and die early. Maybe somewhere in between. Let's meet ourselves halfway.
Jog through life and get somewhere and then die. I like this.
Yeah, there you go.
You're working this out.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like when you're making the show, I always watch Fear Factor, and then there'll be like stunts that people will do. In this iteration of Fear Factor, it feels like there's been a millennial bent to it. Like I mean, you had people climb a skyscraper to rescue their cell phone.
Absolutely, because we all know millennials are most afraid of losing their cell phone. So, you know, we've catered things to be more relevant to the culture and technology of today. So that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty in it.
Have these people never heard of insurance?
Listen, not only have they not heard of insurance, if they were to lose their phones, they wouldn't even know how to call their own mama, man. And you know that. So you have to be very particular for these individuals.
Like you always seem like you're always composed on the show. You're always chilled, you're telling people what to do.
Because I don't have to do this stuff.
That's what I want to know. Yeah, but that's what I wanted to know. I've always wanted to know, what is the thing that Luda couldn't do? Are you a heights person, or are you like a creepy crawly person? You're a speed. What's the thing that really scares you?
You mean besides being under this presidency that we're under right now? I'm sorry. I'm messing with. So the things that scare me the most, besides honestly that and like people that want to take pictures in the men's bathroom, like that, I don't want to.
Does that also happen to you?
It does, man. I never want a stall or like to be in the background of a picture that's taken. Like, hell no, I'm not taking a picture in the men's bathroom.
Like the most. People think but that's a thing that happens
Absolutely.
To many people who are on TV or radio or music, whatever. Any celebrity, people just come up to you in a bathroom, especially like for guys. I think it's because we stand next to each other, and then the person will look over and be like, "Hey, Luda!"
Right. I absolutely hate that. I actually made fun of it on one of my videos a long time ago. Right. But honestly, like being out in open water, murky water, and something brushing up against my leg and me not knowing what it is, that scares me more than anything. Sea creatures, sea monsters, sharks, all of that. When you're powerless and you're just out in the middle of nowhere, not that I would randomly be out in the middle of nowhere, but I'm just telling you. That's what scares, the thought of it scares me. That's basically what I'm saying.
Okay. So
what are you most afraid of?
What am I most afraid of? Starving. No, I'm most afraid of being hungry. Like, that's my greatest fear. It's like, if you've really been, like, so when I watch Fear Factor, here's the funny thing, a lot of the time, the things you make people eat are things that as Africans we eat generally. So, and people think this is crazy, but they'll be like, oh, there's like this, there was one where it was like a type of worm that we eat in South Africa, it's called a mopani worm, and they were like, you're gonna eat them, and everyone's like, and I'm like, I need to order some food, I need to. It's like a cultural thing that switches out.
Well, believe it or not, we did a study on what most people are the most scared of, and you would never believe what it is. Just generally speaking, what people are most afraid of. What can you guess?
I would think it's probably public speaking.
Okay, no. The answer is birds. People are most afraid of birds.
What do you mean birds?
Birds, like if a bird is flying and comes near you like it's about to attack you or something like that,
well,
people are just scared of birds. I feel like you need to amend that.
People are afraid of crazy birds. Why is the bird flying to you?
Birds in general, even
that's
if you're
not just birds in general. That's a crazy bird. Birds flying to you. You're not afraid of that.
We're not talking about people that live in New York City, because y'all have crazy birds flying towards you all the time.
Yeah, New York, that makes sense.
We're talking about everywhere else.
Just people are afraid of birds.
Afraid of birds.
Just flying to them. That seems insane.
Flying near them, close to them, anything. They're just afraid of birds. And of course, dropping above them. Or flying above them. And dropping above them.
You are definitely not afraid of speed. That's one thing we know from the Fast and Furious franchise. It's blown up all over the world.
Thank you.
We've watched you and the team from the beginning. There was a point where the movie seemed like it wasn't happening anymore, and then people were like, wait, is Fast and Furious finished? There's stories about Tyrese and The Rock and everything else, and they're like, is the franchise gone? Are we gonna see you guys back together? Is the family gonna come back together
I believe we are going to come back together. From what I understand, we're gonna start shooting next year, and there should be a Fast 9 coming in 2020, ladies and gentlemen, so hopefully that happens. And we're supposed to do 2 more, so it's supposed to be a 9 and then end on 10.
Right.
Yeah.
I have one gripe with you. When you guys were doing Fast and Furious, the most recent one, you were shooting it in New York.
Yeah.
And there were like chase scenes, and I was like, but you can't drive anywhere in New York.
Listen, I said the same thing, but
I was like, that's unreal. What road are you guys on? That was, I was just like, I don't know what that is.
Well, I don't know if you've seen most of the Fast and Furious movies, but some pretty unrealistic things going on, but that's
what makes it fun, right?
That's what the theatrical experience is all about.
That's what it's all about.
And that's what people love, man.
Let's talk about Luda and the career. Luda's hitting some milestones. I was shocked to find out that this year you're going to be celebrating 20 years since your first album came out.
Amazing. You're making me feel
20
old.
years?
20 years,
I feel old.
Yeah, in 2 years. So in 2020, our first album came out in 2000, so in 2020...
Oh, so 2020 was going to be 20 years.
Yes, we will celebrate 20 years.
And you're getting back into music now, right?
100%. I got to get back into music.
Yeah,
I miss myself.
Right, because like the last I saw, it was like Luda was gone for a bit, and then I saw you were acting and stuff, and then I was in Atlanta, and there's like a place that's like is like a beer and what was
chicken and beer in the restaurant.
And I thought it was a joke. They were like chicken and beer brought to you by Ludacris in the airport. It's like a restaurant, and I was like, that's not real.
It's 100% real. And here's the thing. My third album was called Chicken and Beer, so to see it come from an album title to an actual restaurant in the busiest airport in the world is amazing to me. That's Ludacris. My man.
Oh, man. Big things, 20 years, Fear Factor coming back again. It'll premiere February 25th at 7 p.m. on MTV. Ludacris, everybody.